They say life's well, you know, and then you die. But we don't accept that. It is time for you to take charge of your finances, time, business success, family, interpersonal relationships, spirituality, and your health. In short, it's time for you to take your life back now. L. David Harris and his team will help you do just that through one-on-one life coaching sessions, in-person seminars, webinars, and other trainings. Come on, tell the truth. You're ready, aren't you? Take your life back now with L. David Harris. You won't regret it.
Hey, listen, I am so happy that you're here. My name is L. David Harris. I am your host, and I'm your favorite life and success coach too. And it's a wonderful time to be alive. It's a blessing that we can come together at this lunchtime, depending on where you are in the world, and we can learn a few things together that will help us be better at our businesses, what we do at work, and of course, some core values related stuff. So welcome. Go ahead and type in the chat. I think I've ever asked you to do that. Go ahead and type in the chat where you are coming in from. Type it in the chat, and we can see where everybody is. You're on about 9 platforms, so we're thankful for that as well. All right, so what we're going to talk about today is priorities. Priorities. And by the way, if you're stuck and you need someone to help you, I'm talking about run alongside you with that professional flow, listen, I'm your guy. Go ahead and reach out at amplifythismoment.com. Okay, so we're talking about priorities today, priorities, and this is a timeless mindset and success and business principle. Again, priorities, and it's coming from this concept. Are you ready for it? For what benefit is it for a person to gain the entire world and yet forfeit his life? And this life we're talking about is not only the life we have in this present time, but what we can experience in eternity. Okay, so what benefit is it for a person to gain the whole world and yet forfeit his life? So you should be wondering, well, what could cause me to have to forfeit my life if I gain the whole world? Like, I'm rich. And if you're not rich, you're wealthy, or you're on your way. So what could that look like? So the first concept with this in mind is, what do you prioritize in life? What do you prioritize in life? Is it money? I said prioritize. I didn't say value. I didn't say like. I didn't say, that it's necessary for you to continue in life. I'm talking about prioritize. Do you prioritize life itself? How about health or relationships? So when you're conducting business, make certain your value system. That's a big phrase, right? A big term. Value system is intact. If you chase money and then you get it, what happens next? If you prioritize family, if you prioritize relationships, you prioritize health, integrity, life itself, then what is the return on investment? So we have to ask and answer these questions honestly to see what we're about or where we're going. Number 2, ethics and morals matter. Ethics and morals matter. Are you building your brand with integrity? Can I just pause right there for a moment on that integrity piece? I remember I started many, many years ago in the early 90s in marketing, a certain kind of marketing in business. And I remember that some people were dishonest, and they still are all these years later, where they would convince you that they were interested in you and they hadn't seen you in so long, and they just sort of value your input and perspective, and they just want to know what you think about a thing. And then by the time they get you in front of them, they're really trying to bring you into a business opportunity, but they never told you up front. So are you, that's just one example, building your brand with integrity? Are your financial business filings accurate and up to date? That has to do with integrity. Are you lying? God forbid, but are you lying in order to get funding? Do you reject all forms of harassment and discrimination? And how about this one? Do your shareholders and other stakeholders have a realistic view of your business health, the health of your business? All right. So something to think about. We're talking about, again, how is it that it's a benefit for me to gain the entire world, gain the reputation, gain the wealth or riches, gain whatever the positive outcome is that I'm looking for, and then on the back end, lose eternity? That's not a good trade-off. Number 3 and final, is a competitive nature causing you to do shameful things? Like, for instance, placing ads to tarnish your competition's image. You see that sometimes in politics where people are paying, or organizations or small companies are paying to tarnish the image of whoever the competitor is in politics, running for whatever office. Well, it's one thing to compare and contrast your offerings or your whatever it is that is, objectively a thing. Right? It's no problem saying that you are having this view, that person is having this view. Now you decide, this is my view of this, right? No problem. But if you're trying to impugn someone's character in order to get ahead, and that goes with the second part of this number 3, misrepresenting others to make yourself look good. Listen, what profit is it for you to gain everything on planet Earth and then ultimately lose eternity? Well, that's my time. My name is L. David Harris. I am your favorite life and success coach, and if you need me, call me. I'm available. Peace.